Welcome to Grumpy John's garage. What you see here is what's left of my bonnet hood, my Willys MB. I cut it and shortened it. I welded it up the centre there to join it together, because when I bought my Jeep, because someone put a big hole in it and then put a couple of coats of lacquer on it, and this is what I want to preserve. As you can see, you get the 2 here, the wee straight line of the 2, then you've got a 0, then there's a wee straight bit there and a wee kick down of the 5, then you've got a 0, then you've got an 8, then you've got an 8, then you've got a 3. You can see the 8 and the 3 quite clearly there. Then this last one, I don't know what it was, but it's got a wee bit down there with a curve in it, so I've decided it's a 6. Because I'll never know. Then you've got the yellow. You've got yellow here as well, which was a total surprise when I was prepping the bonnet down to see if I could find my original numbers. I'll just turn it round. And then you can just see, the numbers, the 2 starts there and the 0. There's the grey bit of the 0. And then they've got the 5. You can just see the kick there, and you can see the 0 there, and then you can see the 8, but you can't see anything else. This shows better. US Marine Corp, USMC, and this here is a 9, then a 2, and then this bit here I've decided is a 3, because when I was rubbing it down it was it looked like a 3. And then you've got an 8 and a 2. So altogether it's 92382. That's what I think it is. The 9 looks like an 8, but on the US Marine Corps numbers, the 9 came up round like that, and the kick of the 9 came up quite far about here. So that's what I think anyway. I'll never know, but that's what I think it is. Through research of trying to wonder if that is actually an 8, because there's no way there's a number 1 in front of it, because sometimes you get 13, but most of the numbers with 8 on it are hold an ambulance from Iwo Jima, that type of area, the South Pacific. So, and this Jeep was a non-contract US Marine Corps Jeep. Didn't have any hooks on the chassis, and it didn't have any radio installation marks or holes in the Jeep itself. But it was a US Marine Corps. As you can see here, you've got OD green, and then you've got the US Marine Corps Forest Green. But what it has got as well, it's got grey, and it's got the brown as well. I don't know if that's just a primer, but it's also got white. But white's not everywhere, it's just here, and it's there. So it's a possibility that it was US Marine Corps camouflage at one point as well. But when I get my Jeep up and running, I'm just going to have white numbers there with the star on the hood. Then I'll put on the bumper and the bumperettes, I'm going to put US Marine Corp with the numbers on it in yellow. But here's the bonnet again. As you can see, it's got white here, but there's no white anywhere else. Oh, let me touch a bit there. But it's also got red for some reason. But nearly 81 years old, you'll never know unless you knew the owners. But this Jeep came from Arizona. But I've preserved it, and that's what I'll take it to shows and stuff like that. What you'll also notice as well is that I've got numbers. All my numbers are the blue drab. So that's original factory, and it's sitting on top of the OD green. Then you've got Forest Green with the US Marine Corps numbers, but there's no sign at all of white numbers. So it was never an army contract Jeep. So it must have went straight from the Jeep plant to the US Marine Corps to get painted green, forest green. I couldn't find anything to do with the USA on that bit. But thanks for watching, and I'll try and post another interesting fact about my Jeep. There's a few. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.